Good evening, good evening. Hope everybody's day was good. I was not out in the hustle and bustle. If you were out in the hustle and bustle, the Lord was with you today. So we made it through the day. I promised that I would come on and show y'all how I flexi ride my hair. I did do a photo shoot today. I thank God for Mrs. Shire Monet. She did my photo shoot. It turned out really, really, really great. But my curls, they just are loose waves at this point, which they still look really pretty. But some of them fail a little more than others. So I'm gonna show you how I roll my hair up. So we're gonna start out with brushing the hair out. That's where you first want to start out, brushing out any tangles, making sure you get all the way at the top, all the way to the ends, brushing everything out. This part is very important. All right. So after it's all brushed out, so I was telling somebody on here yesterday, now some of my curls fell throughout the day. Some actually have straight pieces. But had all the curls have a uniform wave, and I just was too tired to roll up my hair, which I really am, but I told you I was coming, so I'm going to be a woman of my word. I will take those curls and run my fingers up the back. Oh, I don't even have my clip in here. And I spin it on top of my head. And if the curls are real curly, then I just pile them on top. And if they're just loose waves, then what I do is I make one big fat pin curl on top. So I'll put a clip on the back or a bobby pin, and I make one big pin curl on the top. And when I take it down in the morning, it'll have big waves. It'll have body to it. Okay. And I would do one pin curl on my bang. So that's one way to do it if you're tired and you just, yeah. But so I'm going to show you how I flexi ride it. So I take pretty big chunks, big sections. So with the curling iron, we curl with smaller sections. With the flexi rides, oh, Ashara, yeah. You see my clamp? I thought I had it in here. No. Okay, let me see where I put my clip. That's probably in here because I didn't go nowhere. So let me see. Y'all, I didn't know I didn't have my clip. I hold her up when Oh, bless you, Lord. I don't know where my clip is. I'm just going to stick this comb in it and let God be great. All right. Bless the Lord. Okay, so now I'm going to split my back piece to 2 sections. All right. Oh, what I didn't do was run my serum through it. My gloss or my silk serum. I didn't do that. I normally do this to all of the hair at one time, not just one piece at a time. So let me just actually take it all down and do that. So I'm just adding my silk serum. Let's figure out what do we do with those beautiful curls. Because I think one thing as a hairdresser, when people leave the beauty shop and you look beautiful, that's great. But if you don't know how to maintain it at home, you know, it's not really, your style doesn't last. Then I kind of open it up, get some on the inside of those strands. So I'm not just smoothing it on the outside. And again, anyone who is new that is watching for tonight, I kind of gave all the instructions and great things this morning. That video is called Holiday Hair. You can check it out. It was uploaded earlier. My makeup has lasted throughout the whole day. I did have to blot my face just a little bit. And I ended up taking off my lipstick for my photo shoot. I did some with the red lip, and then I did some with the nude lip. All right, so let's go back to the section here. And spin it around. All right, I'm just gonna secure it with that comb. Y'all just gotta bear with me because I don't have my clip. I don't know where I put it at. And I'm sleepy. Now, hair tip. If you want curls more all the way up, you want curls all the way up, you want curls all the way to the top, and you want the most curl, then you're going to hold that strand up when you curl it. But if you want the curls to be more straight or more body and then curls on the end, then you hold that hair down when you're curling it. So it's up to you, whichever amount of curl that you're looking for. And I showed y'all this morning my flexi rods that I'm going to use for tonight. So I put 2 on the bottom. I part a section pretty much from ear to ear across the back. Now I'm putting this hair midway and I'm wrapping it around. Now I'm wrapping it around flat because you can wrap it around and twist as you wrap, but that's going to make a ringlet curl, which is absolutely gorgeous. Just not the look I'm going for. So I'm wrapping in the same place, making sure to tuck that in. All right. So I'm using my thumb and my fingers and I'm smoothing as I go around the rod. Now I'm going to begin to roll down towards the scalp, making sure that that piece I just made is on the inside, that tail. All right. Now that I got that all the way to the scalp, I'm going to bend my flexi rods in the opposite direction of the curl to hold the hair on. Okay. All right. Next time, other side, same thing. Once you get it, I actually can do this process in my bed nowadays because I got the what I call I got the technique in my hands. So around, use my nails to kind of smooth it out. And just around. I'm using my fingers. I'm feeling the curl the whole way that I'm rolling it around. You'll see a little better in the front. Just bear with me so I can get to the front. All right, I got that tail. I'm smoothing it. Some people may take a little drop of mousse and put it on there if you like, but I don't do any of that. The hair is going to do what it needs to do because it's staying in the same position. All right, so then I'm squeezing it. Once I got both sides, I squeeze it tight so that both sides are laying down. All right, now I'll go to the next section. In this section, I'm taking this much across, all the way across. All right. Alrighty. Y'all bear with me because I've been using words all day. So I don't have a lot of words. I'm actually rather tired. But I promise I will be here to do this. So we're doing it. Alright. And I'm just using my comb as my holder because I don't have my clip. So y'all just bear with me. You got to be creative. All right, now this section that I have all the way around, that's going all the way around, I normally put about 4 rollers. So I got 2 on the bottom, 4 right here. So I got to divide that. And I want 2 and 2. All right, 2 and 2. So I do normally have my clips and clamps to hold all this hair out of the way, but I don't have it tonight. I don't know where I put my things, and I'm too tired to get up and look for it. Demetrius, go ahead and go to bed. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. All right. Good night. So I'm just wrapping it around. Same spot. See that tail? Now, if you don't get those tails wrapped well, it does not go well. And you'll see in the morning if you did good or not. And some days are better than others. All right, now I'm just rolling that hair down on top of it and going in the opposite direction to get a good clamp. Squeeze it. All right, now let's get this one. Let me get my... Now this curl, I like it to kind of go back the opposite way. So I'm not going to really hold it out. I'm not going to hold it up. Kind of more so holding it out. Kind of in the middle, not up, not down. I'm holding that hair and twisting it around. Twisting it around. Twisting it around. All right, so now that I got it all the way twisted, my thumb is holding it, that very end. Now I'm just wrapping, making sure that hair is inside. And I'm got it all the way to the scalp. And now I'm going to pull this one forward, and this one forward. And then I'm going to give it a good squeeze to make sure that it stays in place. All right, now I got two more on this side. All right. Brush it out really good, making sure you brush it out, making sure you brush it out. Because if you don't brush it out, it's not going to do what it's supposed to do. All right. And again. Same technique. Once you get it down, you got it. Hello, hello. I miss y'all a lot. I was on earlier. I told the people I would come back and show them how to maintain the hairstyle. We did a makeup look earlier. And we did, we pretty much did a get ready with me. All right. And y'all see how I taught you about that brow powder on top of the eyebrow? My brows have not been, the brows lasted all day. They not shiny. Even when the rest of my face got shiny, my brows are not shiny. They lasted. That brow powder on top of the pencil, it'll bless you. All right, now we got this one. This bottom curl here. Another way, let's say you're flexi riding your hair and you don't have a lot of time. Once you have it flexi rided, you can sit under a dryer for about 20 minutes to lock that heat in, and that'll also really give you a good secure curl, and it'll do what it's supposed to do. All right, so I'm just wrapping it around, making sure I'm wrapping it tightly. Making sure I'm getting it tightly. Now I got that very end, wrapping that in. And now I'm rolling, wrapping and rolling, smoothing it with my fingers, and it's going to get caught where it's supposed to get caught. All right. And then I bring that one end in and the other end in. Let's give it a good squeeze. And that sits tightly right there. All right. Now I have one more section in the very back, and this is just the way my sewing is done. So the way my sewing is done, you can actually, whenever you do get your hair done, you can ask your stylist what would be the best way for you to roll your hair up, how many rollers, what kind of sectioning to use to give you the best results for whatever hairstyle you have. Am I missing a flexi rod? Because I should have 3 left. Okay. I actually would have liked to break this up tonight into 2. Let me see. I still might, because that feels very thick. Yeah, I'm gonna break that up. That feels extremely thick. And as you do it, you'll begin to get a feel for how it's supposed to be, and then you take it down in the morning and you're like, oh, okay, I should have did smaller curls. It's it's not enough curl, my curls didn't last, or it's too tight and I should have did bigger sections. So it's trial and error, and don't worry, curls are always great. So it doesn't matter if they're too tight, don't worry, they will fall. That's what they do. Curls fall best. And then sometimes I don't flexi rod my hair too nice. Sometimes, a lot of time I do try to flexi rod it if I'm in the mood. But if you skip a night and you've already rolled it pretty tightly, it will you'll have pretty waves the next day. Another thing I do to maintain my curls when I don't feel like flexi rodding it is I'll put it in a couple of big plaits or cornrows, and that will give me pretty waves. So that's another thing I'll do. Or I'll put it in big twists, 2-strand twists. Not, when I say big, I mean like 4 or even 3, just to give me some shape. All right, so we're getting to the end. My bang did not last today, so I'm actually gonna hit that with the flat iron so that the curl will lay right, because your bang is definitely important. That's right at the front of your face. Some of the other curls can blend, but your bang is at the front. All right, so I'm smoothing that, making sure them ends are good. Everything is laying right. Now that I got it smooth, now I'm just gonna roll it down and finish it off. I get these flexi rods at my local beauty supply. All right, so now I'm going to section out my bang and put this last piece on a flexi rod. And this one I'm going to roll it back away from my face, because that's how I like it. And around and around and around. I'm holding it as I'm spinning it. That curl. See how that kind of came loose on the end? If I would just go ahead and roll it on like that, it's not going to look good. So you actually got to go back, make sure that's tight. All right. All right, and then the same thing. And come in with my flat iron. Take that right off that off that iron. And I only did that because my flat iron, my curl didn't last good today. I had a lot going on. I'm going to take that, roll that right on back with my finger. And I didn't even bring a bobby pin or a hair clip, Jesus. Give me a second to look in my hair bag. And once I get done with this, all I do is put my bonnet on, and there you have it. That is my nighttime hair routine. Okay, I got me a bobby pin. I actually really like a clamp. I mean, a hair clip. Okay, I got a hair clip. But I'm just going to double check. I want to make sure that that did what I needed it to do. Felt a little wrinkle in there. Yeah, I felt something that wasn't going right. All right, so I'm just, that's how you do a pin curl. You just wrapping it around your finger. All right. And just gonna pin it. All right. Put my bonnet on. Out of there. I ain't got to worry about, is it comfortable? Let's I hear somebody asking that. Praise God. It's not as uncomfortable as it looks. Is it the most comfortable thing you ever had? Probably not, but it's not as uncomfortable as it looks too. So it's all right. It doesn't. I sleep pretty well with it. I go right on to bed. All right, people of God. So I love you all. I'm getting ready to get me some rest. I'm about to wash my face and go to bed. And I will see you all soon. Good night and God bless. And Merry Christmas to those of you who are celebrating Christmas. And happy birthday, Jesus. All right. Good night and God bless.